Hi everybody, this is Tom. Today is Thursday, the 18th of August 2011, and I got to work on my parts here on Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday I pretty much had other things to do. I worked on a little bit last night, which is Wednesday night. So where I'm at here, I wanted to show everybody, give you an update. I've sanded it with 80 grit. And then I've gone along and fixed all my spots. You can see my glazing, which is Evercoat and Bondo mix, just a little bit of Bondo in it. And then what I've done after I fixed it all up, I put another guide coat on it. Got the hood here, and I'm getting ready to sand it now. I'm going to block it with 180, and we'll see where we're at. We should be good to go. After that, I'll probably prime it again, and then take it to 600 wet before paint. So that's where I'm at, and let me get busy here. I'm going to block it with 180, and we'll come back and have a look at it before I prime it. Alright, we're back, and I've got my hood and two doors and tailgate sanded down to 180, blocked to 180. I got all my imperfections fixed. There was one, you can see right there. Whoops. So I used Evercoat, a little bit of Bondo in it. I thought some of the places that I worked on was too deep for just Evercoat by itself, and not so deep for Bondo by itself. So, and I wanted it to flow out nice and smooth, so I used the Evercoat Bondo mix. It's all blocked out pretty good. I think it's going to look pretty good, and all those dark splotches there are grease off my hands, oil. Wipe it off here with grease and wax remover before I prime it. I'm getting ready to prime it, and there it is. I think the hood's going to look pretty good. It's Friday, 19th. About 10:45, and I'm going to prime it real quick here and get a guide coat on it, and it'll be ready to sand to, I'll probably hit it with 180, and then we'll wet sand it to 600. Hopefully we can get some stuff done, or I can get some stuff done here this weekend. The Jeep, it's ready to sand now. It's been setting since I primed it. I think it was the weekend, last weekend, so it's set long enough now. I power washed the Jeep. There's the power washer. I power washed the Jeep, and underneath, so we're getting ready to do a little painting underneath, get it all looking nice, get all of our little detail work done. We'll get that done this weekend. Hopefully we'll get the body sanded down to 180 and ready for primer again. What do you have to say, Pink? Well, that's where we're at, and let me get busy and get this primed. and we'll look at it when I get done. Alright everybody, we're back, and we got our doors and hood and tailgate and primer again. Here's a look at it. They come out real nice. And this is the second coat of primer. And now we'll be sanding these to 600 wet. Maybe 800. Depends on what I got. Now we're going to put those to the side for a few days. Let them set up a little bit. This is Saturday, the 20th. I didn't get to work on my Jeep as much as I wanted to this week. I was hoping to be farther along. Also yesterday, on Friday, I power washed the underneath of the Jeep. Got a lot of debris off of it. You can see on the driveway, there's debris. So we're getting it clean underneath, and we'll paint it. I'm going to try and find some red paint for these fenders up in here. I don't know if you can tell if it's red or not. There we go. I'll try and find some red paint in a spray can. That'll come close to matching it, and we'll paint those red. Everything else we'll paint black. Which will give it a nice clean look. So right now I'm going to take and start blocking this the tub here with 80 grit, and start block sanding that. And I also have my windshield I need to prime, so the next time I prime, I'm going to prime the windshield also. I'll get working on this, and we'll come back and have a look at it. See how good my body work is. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty good. There's only one spot that I think I'll have an issue, and that's right here where my butt weld was on the radius. I can just feel a little something right there, just a little something, little bump where that evidently it was off just a little bit when I welded it. It's very slight though. We'll just see how it blocks out, but it's looking pretty good. We'll get this tub blocked out. We'll go with 80 grit, and then we'll go to 180 grit and get all of our imperfections fixed that we find, and then we'll prime it again. So that's the update, and come back here when I get to moving a little bit more. It's nothing but sanding, it seems like now, which I don't mind. Sanding's pretty good, because to me, when you start sanding and blocking on your primer, you're really getting close to getting done. So the more time you spend on it, the faster it'll go, and that's kind of getting to the end. So sanding is something that doesn't really bother me too much. Not like body work. I don't think I'm very good at body work. I seem to struggle with it. It takes me a long time to do body work. I try to trying to make it perfect, and I screw up a lot, but I just keep trying until I get it the way I want it. But once I get the body work done and I get to the primer stages, I get way more comfortable with it. My confidence goes up. It's just manual labor from there on in, and something that is easy to do. So there you go. That's a look at that. We got the kittens out today. They're almost 4 weeks old. I got this little enclosure I made for them so they can get out and get around. And you see they're starting to play. That's number 2 and number 4 wrestling there a little bit. And there's number 3. We started calling him Shaky because he shakes a little bit. Here's number 5 and number 1 playing a little bit. So they're just getting to where they can walk pretty good, and every once in a while they try to jump and stuff. They're pretty funny, and they're growing. They'll be 4 weeks old Monday, so 2 more days they'll be 4 weeks. And that little guy there, Shaky, one of his eyes was kind of matted shut, and it didn't seem to be clearing up. So I took a little hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip and just kind of, groomed around his eye. I didn't try to get it in or anything else. Just tried to break that matting loose, and it broke it loose, and he got right after it. After that, he was real active. He's been a lot more active than he was. So his vision's better, and right now he's kind of separated from the pack, but they're pretty fun to watch. My wife and I sat out here this morning and watched them, and they're pretty funny. They start playing. So that's an update on the kids. I got them a little litter box there. Won't be long, and hopefully they'll start using it. They like to lay in it. I guess they like the texture of it. So anyway, it's a shot of the kittens, a shot of the Jeep. We'll move along here and get some more shots. So take it easy. Thanks for watching.